Meow. Meow. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Seinyan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 本日来てくださりありがとうございます。Thank you so much for joining us today. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's good to be here. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Also, thank you so much, Violetta Kim Nyan. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the beautiful fan art for today. Much, much apprecited, dancing. ありがとう。泉にゃんだね。Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, how are you doing, Seinyan? How are you doing? Genki? Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, all right, all right. See, we're pretty early today. I'm gonna start streaming some streams earlier in the morning here. But you know, back to a little bit of our regular time schedules. But welcome in. Hello. How are you? Nah. Isn't it good? Thank you. I will make sure to read any and all supas at the very end of the stream, so please do not worry. But in the meantime, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in because today, yesterday, today, almost same thing. Yeah, yesterday, today, almost same thing. 6 months. It's been 6 months. So I think a little bit of like a progress report is in check, you know? I think we should do like a little bit of like a check-in, like a progress check-in, you know? I think that sounds like pretty fun. You know what I mean? I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty hype, you know? Exactly, like a smile report. Exactly. The smile report. We haven't had a smile report in a bit, just a tiny bit of a long time. なんですよ. Yay! I know, right? Isn't it cool? But of course, Seinyan, that's not all. Are you ready? Bam! Ta-da! I've prepared a TV. I've prepared a TV for you. Yes. Thank you. And then I've also prepared another TV for you. Bam! Yes, we have the live global Seinyan coverage feed currently live right now. All Seinyans across the world being seen publicly live right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right. We have the live Seinyan global feed. Everyone from across the world currently watching, whether it be through the shopping channel, promoter channel, all that kind of stuff, or whatever device you're watching on, all the Seinyans are there. Thank you. Let's go. Oh no. Some reactions are a little more different than others. I think they might have watched the ASMR. Is that I don't know. That's the ASMR. Oh no, that's the ASMR. Oh man. Whew. Today is gonna be a little bit of a short stream, Seinyan. Today's gonna be a little bit of a short stream. I just want to take this moment, take like a reflecting moment, you know, enjoy the last 6 months, you know, see where we've been in the last 6 months, because it's been a good time. It's just been a great time across the 6 months, you know. Are you ready? Okay, so here's how we can do this. Here's how we're gonna do this, okay? So basically, all you have to do is you have to click the link. When you click the link, it should send you over to the debut stream. So, however, I'll be talking while the video is rolling. And yeah. And basically, I'll count down from like a 3, 2, 1. And as soon as I count down 3, 2, 1, that's when we're gonna start. Yeah. Actually, I have a smarter idea. Hmm. 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 Well, okay, so here's the thing, Seinyan. Here's the thing. I only have the first 15 minutes of the debut video. So I do have the first 15 minutes of the debut video, but we are going to cut it off at the 15-minute mark. And what I can do is I can set a 15-minute timer. And that might like be helpful a little bit. Kind of. It counts down, so it's not really that helpful, but I guess it's like better than nothing. It's like something extra, you know. Oh, like bam, see, it's like a 15-minute timer, right? So yeah. So anyone watching, they just have to subtract and do math, and then we're all gonna cry because math, you know. We are all gonna cry because math is hard, you know, basically. Yeah. Oh yeah, I am playing it in this TV, okay? So, there you go. Hey, no complaining. I don't want to hear any complaints today, okay? I don't want any whining. I don't want any complaints here. Okay, I had to crack out the old VCR here. This was like an old TV that I had to crack out from the closet. Okay, it's like half beat up, it's broken. It's like, you know, probably like 40, 50 years old, okay? You know, this was like back in the grandpa days, okay? Like I had to take this from say grandpa, okay? And so like, you know, it's a little dusty. You could see it's a little it's a little grainy. It's a little grainy, but we are only going to be watching the first 15 minutes, okay? And that's how we're going to proceed. That is how we're going to proceed. So, Seinyan, are you ready? Are you ready, Seinyan? Are you ready to lock in? We're going to watch our debut. Oh, I'm kind of nervous, though. I'm kind of nervous. Ooh, I'm kind of nervous. Man, it's been a while. It's been, you know, 6 months. Actually, wow, it's been half a year. Isn't it crazy? Like 6 months. Half a year. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Are you ready? In 3, 2. Whoa, wait, one more. Whoa, wait. wait. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Ha! Okay, it started. It's on. Wait, I think the TV's on. Okay, the TV's on. Okay, now you might not hear the audio here. Okay, don't worry. The idea is to listen to the audio in the stream. Okay, so like in the actual physical stream, okay? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So basically there's this like 1 minute time right here, right? Like 1 minute of the loading screen. And I remember back in the loading screen, I was like I was kind of nervous, but also like it was like less nervous than I thought I would be. You know, I was a little bit nervous. I was excited more than anything, but a little less nervous than I thought I would be. I don't know. And then all of a sudden it just started. And then like we just went, you know, we just went. And we went for it, you know. Started. Delulu Inc. Niji Dandy. I remember that we had like the little Tashikani, we had the little opening thing and stuff. Oh my goodness, and it was like the short intro. The short intro into the live house. Wow. 懐かしいな. Wow, wow. Carrying the plank. Oh my goodness. And then we like tripped and stuff. We tripped, yeah. Wow. Promoting our live house. Still do that to this day, by the way. Still doing that every day. And we greet our guests. It's you. Wow. Did you like the blue carpet? I was thinking of a red carpet and then I was like, but wait a sec. Hey, blue. It was a beautiful, beautiful intro. And there we are. Oh, I'm moving so much. What the heck? Hello, hello. Wow. Because we had business cards. Remember? Do you remember my card? Do you still have my card? Did you keep my card? I thought this was like so clever though, because like I was thinking, like, when I first thought of this, I was like, wait, what if we did like a card and then we just kept getting business cards? Zero, okay. This was the first time I think people learned that I was like fully bilingual. $200 centimeters. Isn't it good? Isn't it good? I'm so tall. I'm so tall, you know? The Nijimar. Like, I remember writing down like the all jokes are final, non-refundable. Our goals! Our goals! Wait, pause. Okay, 5 minute, 5 seconds, pause. Okay, 5 minute, actually 5 minutes, 7 seconds, okay? Pause on 5 minutes, 7 seconds. Pause. Pause. 5 minutes, 7 seconds right now. Whoa, goals. No, that's crazy. First, like, sing on a stage with By the Beat. I think we did that. We did that. Can you imagine? We already did that. We did. In our first ever con appearance. Ne, yabai. We got one goal. Like, done, you know? And then like also like, I mean, I was like, I guess like part of it was like thinking that like, you know, like a whole concert or something. But I think like another goal that has like kind of been born from that, like a goal that's like been like created from that, like born from that, is like singing like a full set, like a solo set, like Someday I think that would be really cool to like work towards, you know. But we need to work towards that. But we were able to, for our first goal, we were able to sing together with By the Beat. One down. やばいね. Voice act in character, the same character in both Japanese and English. ねえ、ちょっと待って。The voice acting the same character in both Japanese and English. I think like the voice packs, right, are like so good for this. Like I feel like they really help me like learn and then practice and like learn more, you know, acting like in Japanese and in English, because every single voice pack I write, and every single voice pack I do it in Japanese and English. It's all I do it all. And it's like, it's such a good like learning experience for me. やばくない? So someday. And also, did you see Pio-chan? Pio-chan like is like officially in a game. Isn't it crazy? Pio-chan like did a voice acting thing in game. Isn't that so cool? Because I know Pio-chan like really likes like the I was gonna say lanobe. I was gonna say light novels. Visual novels, right? Yeah. Visual novels? Is that what it's called? Like otome games? Yeah. Or like visual novels? Is that what it's called? Yeah, right? Like, isn't it so? And it's so cool. Lanobe じゃなかった. Yeah. Oh man. So I think that's kind of one of my dreams, one of my goals, to be able to act the same character in both Japanese and English. And I think like voice acting and then also doing that in like voice packs has been like something that like really helps towards that goal. So this one is still on the table. And it's a promotion that we are still working towards. Okay. All right, let's start. I'm gonna pause again after, okay? I'm gonna pause again after, but let's start. Oh, the 1/7 scale figure. Chotto matte! Woo! Let's go! Wait a second. Okay. So a billboard ad, I think we kind of did, like we kind of did, because like we got into we got the By the Beat group billboard ad in like Ikebukuro, so that like kind of counts as a goal, I guess. I mean, it's like not like it is, you know, like it's a By the Beat billboard ad, so that's like semi we sort of reached that goal, kind of, you know. But I think we can still work towards it. Like I can still work towards it. Yeah, eventually, that would be really cool. And then okay. So like, make lifelong friends along the way. 100%. I think in some ways though, it's been 6 months, but it also feels. Oh, by the way, sorry, we're at 5 minutes and 32 seconds. 5 minutes and 32 seconds into the video. But yeah, no, I don't know. In some ways, like I feel like we've already like made lifelong friends, but also I think like we kind of just started. Like I think we really kind of just started, you know. There is so many people I want to hang out with. There's so many people I want to know more and get to know better. And every single person has just been so cool, you know. It's been so cool. It really has been so cool. So, and of course, By the Beat, you know. I think from the get-go, By the Beat is so cool. It's nice, ne, to friendship and many more. Ne. Oh, and I did see that. I need to check my tags a bit more. I think there was a billboard in, whoa, really, in Malaysia? Wow, that's so cool. ま、マジか。I think I saw that. I think I saw that. そうか。Yeah, I think like for a goal, we definitely reached like a by the beat billboard ad goal for sure. Like that is something that is kind of like on my bucket list, you know? Like I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere, but that's kind of something that's on my bucket list, I guess. But マジか. A Seible 1/7 figure would be so cool. I think that's probably the hardest goal. I think that might be like the hardest goal. But like low key, I'm actually not against trying to like make it my own, like make it myself, you know? Like if I can like get like super good at just like being dexterous, you know, and like just super good like with my senses, we could even like try and like make a scale figure. Like not even like a 1/7 scale figure. We could even try and make like a you know, like a 1/4 scale figure or something. And then we mold it with like clay, and then like we could try and like cast it in like resin or something, and like we could actually try and like make it, you know. But that's kind of hard though. I don't know if I would like commit to that. I don't know if I would commit to that. That's a lot of energy, you know, and time, and I don't know, like, and a lot of effort for sure, because I don't have those skills already, you know. I don't have those skills. those skills, not scales. Ne. And of course, contribute to 1 billion smiles and more. やばいね. 1 billion smiles. That's crazy. Wow, 1 billion smiles. I think like since then we actually like updated our goal. Like I actually kind of changed the goal to something that's like actually like manageable, and something that's like realistic, something that could possibly happen, right? And of course, you know, something that's actionable. And as a promoter, I think like those things are very important. Something that we can see, something that we can like tell, and then something that I can say, you know, that we've done, you know, like we have made like this many smiles in the world. Because it's one thing, I think for one thing, I, as much as I respect it, I know it's something that, and I think I said it during the debut, right? Like where I was like, you know, I don't want to sound cliche or anything, you know. Like I remember like during debut, or it was debut 2.0 or debut, I was like, oh yeah, you know, I don't want to sound cliche or anything, like, but I mean it. Like I seriously mean it. Do you remember that? Do you remember where I was like, yeah, I mean it, you know, I'm not just saying it, you know? Do you remember that? So like, because it's so easy to say, you know, like whether it's like, you know, it's just a lot of people will just say it. It's like the thing to say, right? It's so easy to say, but then how do you prove it, you know? Like, how do you prove it, that you mean it, you know, that you're like for it, you know? And that's why I think from the very first day, like from day one, I was like, yeah, we are gonna have a smile counter, and every time you smile, if you drop a like, then we can actually like count it, we can tabulate it, you know, we can know exactly how many smiles we made along the way, and we can actually show our work, you know, we can show that like we've made a positive impact that way. And it's been half a year, and I know you're curious, and because of that I also realized that 1 billion is kind of too vague, and that's why I changed it to 1 million, so that we can actually like think about it, we can actually kind of like imagine that number and see if we can make 1 million smiles. And I don't know about you, but I don't know, there's not many occasions to make 1 million smiles out there, you know. I don't know. I think honestly, if we hit like 1 million smiles, we've already become like such a positive impact for so many people across the world for even just a moment, you know, even just a moment, making someone's day for even just a moment would be kind of crazy. And so I know you're curious, and I would like to show you the current number, the current amount of smiles we've gathered today. In 6 months, we are now at open jajan 358,996. Yay! Yatta! Let's go! Let's go, Wachi! Yeah! Wachi! Woo! Hoo! Hoo! Yay! やばいね. We're almost like, that's a, yeah, like we're 1/3 of our like life goal, basically. We're like 1/3 of a life goal. That's like the size of like some cities, you know? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, we've made an entire like city population like smile. Like an entire city, like every single person in a full city. Isn't that cool? Oh man, and if it was like 1 million, it would be like a really small country or something, you know? Exactly, you know? But I think like the actual number of smiles, like the full like actual number of smiles that we've made is much higher, you know, is much higher. Right? Because just by like the nature of like statistics and stuff, like not everyone is gonna like, you know, click a button or do an action, right? But everyone is going to, you know, at some point instinctively smile or crack a little smile or, you know, but they might not act on it, you know? So that's like, this number is always going to be less than the actual amount of smiles that we've made. Isn't that crazy? We're doing so good, ね。半年だからね。But I do have to temper our expectations, though. During debut is the biggest time in which all the smiles gather at once, right? But now, we're going to slowly but surely make many, many smiles along the way over time. That's why it's not a sprint, but it's actually a marathon. And we're actually moving towards it, you know, we're slowly but surely, we're actually like walking towards it. And I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool, actually. I think we've done like such a good job. Nah. I've like, we could also count like how many times people have gotten like a face workout with like how many times people have like laughed and stuff, you know? But nah. Oh, you're right. You can only like a video once, true. So it only counts as one time per video. But if you smiled like 15 different times in like one stream, like you can still only ever count it as one. Oh, that makes sense. That's true then. That's true. Then we may have made like a bajillion smiles already. We've all actually honestly like in actual numbers, right? Like we may have already hit 1 million smiles that we just can't count. Like the 1 million smiles that we just can't count, we may have already hit that. But I like to be transparent and I like to have the proof in the pudding, you know, and I will always want to have something that I can be like, hey, you know, it's really easy to say one thing, but here is the proof. Like here is like the goal that we set, here's the expectation we set, and then we have spread, like we have actually like seen the positive impact that we've made, you know? I think that's important. Yeah. I like, cause like I grew up, I don't know, like I grew up in like kind of like some like education and stuff where it's just like really easy, like okay, like you know, this is the concept and this is the theory, but it's like instead of the concept and theory, it's like wait, no. I want to know the actual like in practice result, you know, like I want to see the actual like in practice result, you know, because sometimes like in real life it's very different from like theory. And so that's like something that I like really value. But yeah, ねえ、すごくない？すごくない？ And I know we've made you know, not gonna lie, we've already made some really nice friends along the way, you know. You already know. Of course, first and foremost, you know, from day one, by the beat, a charming, you know, bouncer and a really cool bartender and a really handsome designer, you know. I think you may have known these people. But then we've also met a lot of friends along the way too. And it's just a great pleasure to be able to hang out with. And I want to, you know, hang out more, know more, learn more, and you know, yeah, I don't know. I just want to share more time with them too. But yeah, that's crazy. Like we've met Sing on Stage. Yes. Lifelong friends. Yes. Billboard ad. Sort of. Kind of. It's like 2.5 goals, basically. 2.5 goals, and the rest we are working towards. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it cool? Nice. But it's only been half month. No, it's only been half a year. Or sorry, half a year, not half a month. It's only been half a year. So we have many more months and years to come. Okay, are you ready? From 5:32. So 5 minutes and 32. We're gonna start the video in 3. Okay, so on silent go, okay? 3, 2, 1. There's just so many business cards. the Full Metal Alchemist by the beat, like cutscene. Let's go. Yeah, いいね。じわるな。Isn't it nice? Isn't the by the beat like fun? Urabichiお兄さん。I really liked Violet Evergarden. I also loved Charlotte and 86. Oh my goodness. I still need to watch the new Demon Slayer movie like the second time. I'm still on my first time. I have to go to like my second or third time. Monster Hunter Apex. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in so long, actually. Uno from day one. No! The League of Legends. Quick, hide the League of Legends. and another business card. And one more business card for you. Clips and crafts, clip 8. Naple, sail my soul, say you love me. Say blue, say you live. Naple. Kira kira da ne. Oh, it looks so that what is this promotional ad? Oh my goodness, my promo ad is on point here. What the heck? What is this promo ad design? Tea and honey. I actually have tea and honey right now with me. Karang karang karang. See? Wait, hold up. Okay. Let's pause at 9:15. 9:15. Okay, pause at 9:15. 9:15 pause, okay? First and foremost, okay? Do you see the rain? Like, do you like, you know how I always have like the rain sounds in the background? Do you know how I have all the rain sounds in the background? This is why, basically this is why, you know. It's kind of like, this is kind of like reminiscent of it. Yeah, isn't it? So yeah, that's like kind of the rain sounds. Something I enjoy, you know, and kind of is here. You already know, you've already seen the shiny objects. You know that I like white senpais. You know that I like tea and honey. Arts and crafts we have yet to do, but we hit 150k. So we have, you know, we're able to do that now soon. As soon as like all the things kind of like get set up for that, you know. Probably post birthday, because I'm gonna be pretty like occupied until then for sure. Singing and voice acting, I think you can tell that I like those things, but I don't know how much I've like played into it as much. Idols and anime, I haven't really kind of like delved too deeply into that. Ne. Ramen daisuki. Pasta daisuki. Sushi daisuki. Yeah, sushi like I don't eat that much. Like, so I only eat salmon, maguro, and then like hotate, and then sometimes hamachi. But like mostly it's like salmon and maguro, like tuna. Yeah. Tuna nigiri. And see Seinyan from day one, 100%. From day one, 100%, okay? I told the entire world, and I stuck by it. I proved it. I prove it every day. You, I like you. See, like, I don't know, people are still, I think like people are still like shell shocked because they thought I was like, probably, I bet like the general listeners were just like, oh, he's just saying things. He's just saying that, you know, he's just being polite. He's doing the whole the thing, you know, he's just doing the thing. Like, no. Yeah, but have I not proved it? Do you not feel the love? Because I dare you to go anywhere else and see if you feel just as loved. Anywho. But I know you already know that. So, but yeah, from day one. This makes me proud, actually. This actually like really makes me proud, because like now that it's been 6 months in and I'm very much like, you know, I'm very much like more comfortable now, I'm comfortable being more online, I'm comfortable being here, I'm comfortable promoting, right? But like it's interesting how much things change and how much some things stay the same. Like some things will change a lot, other things will stay the same, right? And I think that's like one thing that just hasn't changed, if anything, I'm a little like more surprised that I am like kind of like this, like and I also understand that it's not everybody's cup of tea, you know what I mean? Like not everyone is gonna be like excited or chill, or not everyone likes that kind of overt, like like in your face, like, hey, I'm really chill with like liking people, like some people want the game, some people want the whole like cat and mouse game, like I don't know what that, that's a lot of people's tea is like cat and mouse, where it's like, oh, do they not, do they not? And I respect that, but we, on the other hand, are quite blunt with it. We're just honest. We are just pretty honest with that, so meh. And reading an amazing book, yeah. Reading an amazing book too. Meh. Isn't it cool? But yeah, that said, I think like maybe on the topic of that, I do want to make sure that it's like an inclusive space, and it is I want to try, I think like going forward, I want to try a little bit, I want to try being a bit more like, how to say this, like a bit more like open and like relaxing, like for those who are kind of just like casually enjoying, for the Seible bros out there, you know what I mean? Like, I think like that's something that we can work on for sure. Like making it like a safe and comfortable space for even the Seible bros, because I think we have a very comfortable space for Seinyan puppy bowl and stuff. But for the Seible bros out there, I feel like sometimes like we're a little too like we're too affectionate, And so for a general Seible bro out there, it might be like kind of like hard, or it might be like difficult to share the same space, like you don't want to go like in a public space and then like you don't want to go to like a public space and like people are just like making out in the elevator, you know what I mean? Like that would be arguably like the worst kind of like anxiety inducing kind of like frustrating thing to like hop into, where like the elevator doors open and then there's just like a couple making out and it's like, oh, okay, and then like you go in and they continue. So in terms of that analogy, right, if we use that analogy, it kind of makes it I kind of see like how it's like I see, I understand. And so I want to work towards like making it a little bit more inviting for the Seible bros out there who don't want really to, I do invite them though. I do invite everyone to join the elevator, like to join the elevator. But for those bro-nouns out there, I think we can do a little bit better. Yeah. But that might be like, I think maybe like making like a Seinyan, like a nyan time, which is like the supas at the very end and stuff, and like being able to like freely like express that like love and kindness and care, but like maybe saving it for like the end of the stream or something like that. That might be an alternative. That might be an idea. Just so that like the Seible bros have a moment, like just have a moment to be like, oh, okay, we're gonna get flashbanged in a second, like. Like, and so then they can file out of the auditorium, like they can file out of the elevator, before like before all the nyanchus start flying, like, so I might do that, like that might be an idea. But let me explain this in Japanese too, because I think this is like kind of important. like もともとね、初配信からね、デビュー配信から、まあ、その、君が好きっていうことをね、もうすでに、宣伝っていうか、もう宣言してるわけなんですよね。もうそもそも。で、これも結構、まあ、他に比較したりとか、またはなんかその、スタンダード的にとか、文化的にとかも全然違うと思うんですよ。まあ、ついついね、日本語、まあ、うまいからさ、やっぱ文化同じやみたいな。で、いろいろなんかセーブルこんだけ話せるからさ、なんか、で、しかもなんかこういう経験あるから、もう文化的に全部分かってるんかなみたいなところがあると思うんですよ。で、あるっちゃあるんですけど、どうしてもね、なんか例えば、その海外で暮らした経験だったりとか、まあ、よりオープンだったりとか、いろんな、まあ、その、なんていうかな、範囲、自分自身のそのキャパの範囲が広かったりとか、っていうのがあると思うんですよ。ちょっと文化の違いっていうか、まあ、カルチャー的なところでね、違ったりとかするんですよ。まあ、どうしてもね、それは人それぞれですから、もういろいろとね、全然、なんていうか、生きてきた人生も違ってくるわけですからね、そこは。でもそこに対して、まあ、一般的に言ったら、なんか、セイブルって結構愛情溢れてるというか、もう結構多いんだな、みたいな感じ。まあ、思われると思うんですよ。で、そのセイブラザーの方々からするとね、なんかまあ、そのカジュアルなセイブラザーからするとね、どっちかというと、例えで言うと、エレベーターが開いた瞬間、そこでカップルがイチャイチャしてるっていうなんかまあ、そのエレベーター開いた瞬間、エレベーター乗ろうとした瞬間、カップルがめっちゃイチャイチャしてるみたいな。で、しかも入った後にドア閉まる。で、まだイチャイチャしてるみたいな。We're talking about the elevator analogy in Japanese now, right? So then you go in and then they're still making out, you know? So, そういう例えにすると、まあ似たようなもんですからね。そういう例えで言ったら、まあその気まずい気持ちっていうのは全然セイブラザーのね、気まずい気持ちっていうのはなんとなくわかるんですよね。特にまあ海外と日本の文化が全然違ってたりすると余計目になんですよね。なので多分どうしようかなって、まあ、すごい僕自身もね悩みがちやねんけど、もちろん僕イチャイチャするのやめないんで前もってねセイブラザーにちょっと宣言するけど、僕はセイニャンが好きです。はい、そういうことです。はっきり言います。それは変わりません。はい。それに対して誰かが求めるか求めないかは、もうそれは、はい、個人の、そうです、個人のね、もうその選択肢ですから、もうそこは。でもやっぱり、それでも、まあ、押してみたいとか、それでも面白いから見たいとかっていうのがあれば、まあ、それをね、できるだけなんていうか、居心地よくするためにも、なんかいろいろとちょっと工夫したりとか、しようかなって思ったりする。だから、例えば最後に、スパチャ、だからニャンニャンタイムを設けて、ニャンニャンタイムではもうめちゃくちゃエレベーターの中でチュッチュしながら、ごめんなさい。だから最後のニャンニャンタイムでスパチャだったりとか、そういったね、素敵な言葉をいっぱいね、読んだりとかね、ニャンチューしたりとか、でまあニャンチューをね、言ったりとかね、そういうのを最後にしようかなというふうに思ったりします。そしたら、まあそうすると、まあ、そうするとね、セイブラザーのみんなが、まあそのエレベーターが、閉まる前に出れるでしょ閉まる前に出れるでしょっていうような感覚で、まあちょっといろんなね、面言はちょっと別の話です。面言は全然違う。面言入ってたらもうそれはもう、いや、同罪でしょって話ですから。面言は同罪でしょうっていうところではあるんですけど、まあ面言も別に必ずしもそういうわけではないからね、正直。面言は必ずしもそういうのじゃないから、そう必ずしもね。でも面言ではそういった縛りはないと思うね。うん。でも多分ね、これが これが、まあ、よりインクルーシブというか、よりいろんな、視聴者を、まあ、受け入れるような形なのかなって思います。So I think like that's probably the way to kind of like, open ourselves up to more individuals who are kind of like, kind of like a say bro out there. We want to keep it inclusive for the say bros, like so I think we might do that. Yeah. まあちょっと考え中ですね。でもそんな感じでちょっとやっていこうかなって思ったりするし、結局ね、配信中にね、なんかよりね、みんなのまあ、楽しみっていうところもあるんですけどね。まあ、そのパブリックの配信ではそういう風にやってみようかなと思います。まあよっぽどその時のその瞬間に関係するものでない限りみたいな。そう。ほんまにその時のその瞬間に限るのであれば、もう本当にちょっと、わかんない。まあでもそれでも最後に読むかもしれないね。で、振り返って、面白かったねになるかもしれない。Yeah, like I might like if it's like really relevant to exactly that moment, I might read it in that moment. But I think I'm gonna try and avoid doing that. And that way we can have a laugh about it as well. Like when we reflect about it, Nah. Nah. I think that sounds pretty fun. Vantanya, did you peak? Vantanya, welcome. Otsu. Did you peak today? Did you do the? I think it was like the solo peak, right? Let's go. GG. Hello. Hello, Vantanya. Welcome. He peaked twice? What? That's the goat. That's the goat. Get him. I don't think oh no, he beat the EN record. I think the previous EN record was Ryomanyang, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yo, that's crazy. Let's go. I might be mistaken though. All under 1 hour. Oh my goodness, you cooked with that. That's crazy. Please do get some much needed rest and all that, and I hope you have a chill time. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. Welcome, Vanta crew. Thank you for joining. We were actually just talking about like we were talking about like the half anniversary debut. Well, wait, no, like reflecting on the debut stream that we had, like at least the first 15 minutes, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And I was also like exploring like ideas of like how we can make the promoter channel, more inclusive to the Say brothers out there, the Say bros, the Say bros, because I think we have a tendency on my end, because it's like the elevator. Okay. I am gonna now explain the elevator analogy to all the awesome individuals here today. You are gonna be subjected to something interesting. I think I am not shy with how much I like my Seinyans, I'm not very shy when it comes to how much I like my Seinyans, right? And so this is something that's not, I think people know now at this point, like but I do understand that there are individuals out there who, who are the same bros, like who might not necessarily want a kiss goodnight, from their homie at night, and I respect that, I really respect that. But to make it a little bit easier for the say bros out there, maybe I'll save all the nyan chus, at the very end of the stream, so that the say bros have a moment to escape, before yeah, so they have like so that they can consent to the show, you know what I mean, like they can oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, because it's like, so that you can Oh no, sorry. Did I say escape? Who said that? Who said that? Ah man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Whoever said that, that's crazy. Heartbeats. Can't believe it. Why would you say that? Yeah, so that you can like low key kind of like file out, just you know, file out a little bit, you know. Yeah, because I was thinking, and I was making an analogy for this, right? I was explaining the analogy as like you're going into an elevator and the elevator opens up and all of a sudden the first thing you see is like a couple making out, right? Which is objectively speaking, me personally, okay? You know, I don't think this is a hot take. I don't think this is a controversial take, okay? I respect as an individual, as a common man, just as an individual, you know, as a dude. You don't even have to be a dude too, you know. You could be anything, honestly. I respect that there is love there, you know. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big supporter of love. You know, I'm a big fan, you know, and two people, you know, that's cool. That's cool. Loving each other, I respect it, you know. But when the elevator doors open, you know, as much as I do respect it, right? When I step into the elevator and the doors close, you know, if they kept going, that would be very weird for me. I would not be comfortable with that whole, you know, like so, you know, like, so I kind of understand. I kind of get it. Like, I kind of understand, you know, where the Say Bros are, you know, on this position, you know. Like, I understand their position, you know. And in order to make a better and more inclusive, you know, space, inclusive public space for the Say Bros, you know, I think that I will hold the elevator elevator time at the end of the streams. Yes. And now you're caught up. Yeah. Now. Okay, hold. We can't get an entire room because rooms are expensive and that requires a lot of effort and energy and time and money and all that kind of stuff. You know, so you know, I understand people's commitment to love amidst constraints. You know, I respect it. You know, where there is a love and there is a will, there is a way, and I respect that. I'm a very big fan and supporter of that. Oh no. Anywho. まあなんかそんなこんなでね、まあそういう感じで、もうちょっとね、一般的なセイブラザーの皆さんね、カジュアルなセイブラザーも、ちょっと一般的な配信の中では楽しく、できるように。けど、なんだけど、やめることはないですよ。はっきり言って。はい。やめることはないです。にゃんちゅうをやめることもないです。はっきり言います。はい。ただ、まあその場所をね、ちゃんと区切って、場所を設けて、で、そこで、みんなが幸せでいられるようなためにやろうかなと思います。まあ。Okay. Anyways. So, which brings me back to the debut. So we are at 9:15, 9 minutes 15 seconds into the video right now. And let's start. Okay. So on silent go, I'm gonna click 3, 2, 1, and then on silent go, we're gonna hit play. Okay. We're at 9 minutes and 15 seconds. じゃあ行くよ。3, 2, 1. This is where I shared my past with you. This was when I shared my sad past. Same person, by the way. But father. Aniki! Let's go! うまいよね。メロコ先輩うまいよね。Same person, by the way. The sabotage. I think I don't know if anyone's felt this specific feeling, but it is a little traumatizing. I'm not gonna lie. I think like especially like messing up in front of like in person in front of like hundreds of people is something that yeah.時とともにやけど、時と連れにの方が良かったかもしれないね。Ooh, I want to talk. Wait. ちょっと待って。Pause. ごめんね。I just want to talk about that scene. I wanted to first and foremost, I wanted to portray like something like normal, like a normal lifestyle, you know? Just having like living a normal life and having a normal lifestyle. And I don't know if you saw the 4 people right there. Oh, ちょっと待って。This was specifically, by the way, I wanted to show by the beat a little bit, you know, like a foreshadowing of by the beat. Yeah, does that make sense? Like I wanted to it's like a little bit of like background, right? Like it's not actually by the beat, right? They're not by the beat or anything. They're not like the actual like us as characters. But I wanted to specifically kind of show like that in a normal life, right? In a normal life, there is like a group of friends. And a group of friends are just hanging out. A group of friends are having a good time, you know, laughing, talking, and yelling, and, you know, playing games and stuff, and all that kind of stuff, right? And all of that, like, normal life stuff is like hinted, you know, and something I wanted. Yeah. So yeah. And then we made a live house. And it's not the same, you know, 4 individuals there, but we became like a group and stuff. And I'm not gonna say it out loud, but do you see the Seinyan and Puppy? Oh, okay, sorry. Wait, elevator, Seinyan, elevator. We gotta keep that in the elevator, okay? we gotta keep that in the elevator. Whoa. Okay. Can't be breaking our own rules here, like. No, say bros, hide, say bros, close your ears, say bros. But yeah, that's a little bit of an inspiration that I wanted to talk about. Okay, there's a lot more thought I want to kind of go into after the fact. Wait a second. Okay. じゃあ行きましょう。12:47, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. せいぼっちゃんだね。ぼっちゃんでごめん。It's a new beginning. Stepping out into my new life, you know, leaving the comfort of my own home and stepping out into my new life. And it's kind of like breaking out of your shell too. And then we have the rundown live house. Very empty and barren and stuff, and now here we are. And I really wanted to put By the Beat in the lore video. Everyone doing their like respective kind of thing, you know. Yeah. And the Full Metal Alchemist cutscene. Oh my goodness. And then we went into the song. Initially muted. Kitadani Hiroshi, we are from One Piece, the most like famous like One Piece sound. So okay, so I have another explanation. I have a behind the scenes explanation of One Piece. Okay. Oh. Okay. Go away. I think my film died right there. I think my VHS film died. So a little bit of like some context, a little bit of some background information on our cover, or sorry, not a cover, live karaoke. A little bit of some information behind that is that for One Piece, we are, right? I sang it, and I actually asked my say mother. Okay, I asked say mother, Mama Say, and I was asking for her like opinion. And there came a point where it was like, it's like missing something. And I was like, wait, maybe it's missing comedy. Or maybe it's just missing. What is it missing, you know? And so I ended up for that karaoke stream, I ended up singing it with a slightly like international accent. like a slightly like English accent on purpose. Like I did that on purpose. A little bit so that people will kind of like like we'll find that it's like interesting, like find it in like a different tone, in a different like sound, you know. And so I did have like a slight American accent that I put into there while singing it. And I don't know if this might be a shock to JP viewers, because they might have initially they might have been like, wait a second, he has an accent. But he doesn't. He doesn't, but he does. How? You know what I mean? Like, it might have been an initial shock for some. To explain it in Japanese, 実はね、セイママに、聞いてみたんですよ。なんかちょっと物足りないんだよね。何が足りないんだろうみたいな。で、じゃあもうちょっとコメディを入れて、みたいな。コメディって言ったら、なんか表現力、なんか、もうなりきって、なんか、もう、表現みたいな。の、それと、なんかもうちょっと、なんていうんかな、若干、アクセントを入れたんですよね。英語の。あえて、英語のアクセントを入れたんですよ、実は。そしたら、なんとなく聞こえが変わってくるからさ、ワンピースの聞こえがなりきってるとはいえ、まだちょっと、変わってるように感じるみたいな。so that's kind of how that's how it came to be. なんかそういう風に、そのワンピースの We Are を、初めてなんかちょっと変わった一工夫で歌わせていただいたんですけど、まあまあママとは、そうだよ。セイママとは結構仲いいよ。全然。like, yes, I am close to Say Mama. Like, that is, yes. And of course, like, you know, ever since like finding my own way, Say Papa has also been, you know, a huge supporter, very kind, you know, very, very big support too. I think he doesn't understand as much. He doesn't understand as much, but nonetheless, he's been super supportive as well. Yeah. まあね、なんかそんな感じですね。But isn't it kind of cool? Like I don't know. I thought it was like a cool like backstory, like lore background, going into it. You know. And I honestly, so actually, this is kind of like some also like background information. I had asked Miroko senpai. I asked Aneki before debut, right? For like if Aneki was willing to like voice act like a line or two, and I thought it was like really cool. And when I initially like wrote the script, I tried reading it myself in Japanese. And also, so the thing is, like, I wanted like a character that was kind of like one-sama, like ojo-sama, kind of like, but like very like, you know, high class, you know, like very like that type of like kind of like vibe, if that makes sense, you know. And you know, I wanted, and like really, I think, you know, there's no one, I think, to that can like complete it, and that could like really like act to that degree, you know. I just Aniki is just so good. Like it's actually like so like talented just in general, you know. And so oh man, so strong. Like so strong. It's crazy. Like Aniki just has like yabai ne. But and so I asked Aniki, I was like, hey, would you be down? And when I wrote the script, some background information. When I wrote the script, I tried reading it myself. And it was so hard to read. Like that specific voice line was so hard to voice act. Like the way that like the Japanese like rolled off the tongue felt very difficult for me. And I had written that. So on one end, it could be like bad writing, you know, on my end. You know, it could be bad writing on my end. It could just be a lack of skill on my end too, you know. But this was like this was like debut, so more than 6 months ago, right? So it was a very hard line to do. And I remember trying to record it myself just to see how it rolls off the tongue and how natural it sounds. And I remember thinking after the fact that it was like, man, this is a hard line. But, you know, Aneki delivered. It's crazy. Miroko Senpai delivered. Like, she absolutely cooked with it. Like, and I think it was like, it was in that moment where it was like, like that was the specific moment in my mind where it was just like, this is the pro, you know, like this is what being a pro, you know. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. 実は in Japanese びっくりしたんですよ。まあ、ちょっとね、姉貴に頼んだんですよ。このボイスラインちょっとどうですか？お願いしてもいいですか？っていうことで、ちょっと頼んだんですけど、結構、タイムラインも結構難しくて、でもすごい、ね、頑張ってくれてね、そのスケジュールを本当にあれしてくれて、で、そこでなんですけど、僕ね、後からなんですけど、自分が書いたセリフを読んでみたんですよ。自分が書いたセリフを読んでみたんですよ。ほんだら、もうめっちゃ言いにくいんですよ、あのセリフ。なぜか。自分で書きながら、なぜかめちゃくちゃ言いにくくって、もう言葉がなんかもう絡むというか、なんかスムーズじゃないというか、自分でやろうとしたらなんかすごい噛んじゃうみたいな。っていうなんかセリフになっちゃったんですよ。後から気づいて。で、これ大丈夫かなって。いや、これ、もうでも、もうね、もう遅かったから、もう気づくのが遅かったから、これ大丈夫かなって。変えれるかな？どうしようかなみたいな思ってて。僕にはね、結構難しくて。で、後からね、実際にね、いただいたセリフも完璧すぎて、逆に自分の頭の中で、すごいなって、もうちょっと感心しましたね、普通に。もうめちゃくちゃ感心しましたね。あんだけ自分めちゃくちゃ噛んでたセリフを、もうなんか、もう完璧以上にね、もうなんか、ね、もうさすがこれこそがなんかもうプロなんだっていうふうに思いましたね、その瞬間。まあさすが姉貴って感じですね。なんかさすがって感じですね。かっこいいですね。まあっていうちょっと裏のお話もあったりしまして、まあ個人的な僕のね、見方ですけど。Yeah, so it was really cool. It was a really cool experience for sure. Yeah, it's really, really cool. すごいね。ほんと。まあ、そんなこんなでしたね。Yeah, and then let me also, because I do want to let me ちょっと待ってね。I do want to say thank you though. I do want to say thank you because I know my VHS recording kind of died here, but first and foremost, like the intro video that you saw, right? Like I wanna say it again, you know. But the intro video that you saw, right, was by Maximus. So it was so good, right? Wasn't it? I think it was like the perfect intro video, to be honest. I think it was like the perfect intro video to get people to like see by the beat. Because was I like the very, I think I was the very first, right? I was like the very first debut. And I also didn't want to like, but all of our appearances were kind of spoiled too. So yeah, oh man, that brings memories. 6 months ago, isn't that crazy? 6 months ago, やばくない? So basically, there was the group lore, and that was at the very start of the video, and that was done by Maximus. They really cooked, by the way. And then of course, right? The manga video part was done by Kitanaga-sama ですね, who drew the beautiful manga on debut. It was very, very, very nice. I really liked the manga panels. And the emotes that we use today are from Airan-sama, who did the emotes and badges, which kind of, I'm sure you're kind of used to it now. Like we all are used to it. And Meroko-san, Aneki, of course, starred as the voice actor. Of course, membership alerts, like you see, you know, when like the membies, that was by Latel-sama. And the schedule was done by Kabi-sama. Kabi-san really helped like also adjust schedule too, because I noticed like for the first schedule, for me, it was like pretty hard to see. And then I wanted to make it a little easier for people to see like the different double days, because we did a lot of double days, and I think we have a tendency of doing a lot of double days or like double stream days. And because we did, I asked Kabi-san like if we could like, you know, like make it more simplified and stuff. And Kabi-san like really delivered, you know, really delivered too. Yeah. And so that's how the rectangular schedule came to be. Which I find is a bit more like clear and concise, you know, it's a bit more clear. And it's returning back to normal though. It's returning back to normal for sure. You know, how our regular schedule is. But and then Crispy with the final yonkoma, that if you add it all together creates like a full picture. And that was really cool. That was done by Crispy. Ne. And of course, it's been 6 months. But of course, our very own Nana Tetora Mama-sama. You know, Nana Tetora Mama-sama. Without Nana Tetora Mama-sama, I would not look nearly, you know, don't want to toot my own horn here, but nearly as good as I do. You know, and it's all thanks to my mama. You know, my mama has design sense on another level. You know, all of my outfit, my jacket, you know, my tie, my necklace, they're all designed by Nana Tetora Mama-sama. Yeah, or you know, prepared by Nana Tetora-sama. Ne. And we've been enjoying it already for 6 months, you know. Oh yeah, I have multiple pairs, by the way. I just want to clarify. I have like several pairs of these clothes, you know. So I just make sure that they're all clean, you know. I do swap them out, you know, every day. So always want that like scented, you know, rose scented clothes every day swapped out, you know, and I want it clean. So ねえ、やばいね。And so we have finally reached half a year. We have finally reached half a year. But the festivities continue. The festivities continue because today is actually just a debut watch along. That's all that it is. You know, we're just watching along on the debut, and we still have a bigger event later on this week. It's not huge or anything. It's just it's kind of low key, but it is the housewarming party. So we're gonna move in. We're finally moving into the penthouse. But that's happening this week. Yeah, ねえ、嬉しいね。イエーイだよ、イエーイだよ、本当に。Okay, now, bronyans. I have to be honest. I have to let you know. Bronyan, I have to let you know. It is time. I'm sorry, Bronyans. It is time. This is the first opportunity to escape the elevator before the doors close, Bronyan. I urge you to escape while you still can. Because today is going to be a little bit on the lighter end. It is going to be a bit of a quicker stream. But I want you to give you, ample warning that we are about to do Superchat reading. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you. To catch up from earlier today. And if, I don't want you to be uncomfortable, Bronyan. So, there might be some nyanchus going in the background, so I just need you to, close your ears, or, if you'd like to respectfully watch or something, I mean, that's okay too. If you want to join, that's good too. Like, I'm okay with that. But you have been warned. はい、ということで、素敵なブラザーニャンたちの皆さんね、もしよかったらですけど、これからちょっと、ニャンニャンタイムが始まりますので、はい、皆さんちょっとね、次回楽しみにしていただければと思います。もしニャンニャンタイムがね、お好みでない方であればですね、今が逃げるチャンスです。はい、まさに今逃げるチャンスですよ。はい。But Seinyan, arigato. Thank you. Ewiru nyan, thank you for the 5 months, nyan too. Arigato. Kuroneko nyan too. Thank you for the Seinyan mashi. Arigato ne. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy your stay at the penthouse. イガヨカ、イガニャンニャンチューでギブスーパー。ありがとう。一緒に見られないけど、うちね、よく初配信見てるんだ。あ、そうなんだ。何回か見てるんだ。せいちゃんはずっと変わらずセイニャン大好きな、かわいい、かっこいい。おいかっこいいだろうがなんてね、嬉しい。ありがとう。せいちゃんだよ。今日も大好き。今日も大好きだよ。にゃんちゅ、ありがとう。Thank you. See, Bronyans, I told you. I was gonna do the nyanchus, and I was gonna express my love for the Seinyans, okay? So this is your moment to escape. This is your time to run, like I've warned you, ねえ。ありがとうね、イガニャン、ニャンチュ。タイニーニャン、thank you for joining the Seinyaマシマシ。ありがとう。Thank you. Rumfix ニャン、ニャンチュ、thank you for joining the Seinyaマシマシ。ありがとう。Chan Nyan Nyan too, thank you for the super. Happy 6 months, dearest promoter. Congrats on finally being able to eat solid food. Nyan too, who you calling a say boo boo? I swear to everything you hold dear. Yeah, so my teeth just kind of came in, really. It really kind of just grew in. Yeah, and I lost my first baby tooth. Aizia Nyan Nyan too, thank you for the 5 months. Arigato. Happy half year anniversary. Thank you, Izia Nyan Nyan too. ののちゃんにゃんにゃんちゅアーカイブ楽しみにお仕事行ってきます。せいちゃんせいにゃんの皆さん素敵なお時間を過ごしてください。もちろんだよにゃんちゅありがとう。ねえ、いや頑張ってねお仕事ファイトだよ。大丈夫大丈夫。You got this. You got this. I know you can do this. Lidge nyan nyan thank you for the 5 months. Happy half year. Happy half year. Arigato. Thank you for supporting me for the last half year だぜ。ねえ。受けるカエルにゃんにゃんちゅ Thank you for the super. Happy half anniversary Seible. Happy half anniversary. Thank you for the support だよ。And thank you for joining the Seinyans. ありがとうにゃんちゅ Thank you, thank you. Maki nyan nyan chu. Thank you for the super. Officially stepping down as say bro because I want that nyan chu in the elevator. I mean okay, so here's the thing. Any say bros that stick around past the like warning is kind of like they signed up for it, you know. That's like a tacit agreement. That's like a tacit implied like agreement that says like, hey, you know, I've been warned, but I'm still here. So it's kind of like that's kind of on you, you know. You know, that means the say bro is kind of down. They're kind of down for it, you know, like and I respect it. I respect it, like, you know. Like I like Ne. So you can keep the say bro title if you'd like. You can keep it, you know. I'm just, you know, but I do want to make it like a pretty like safe and comfortable for all the say bros out there too, you know. And the say broettes, you know, like the say bros and the say broettes, like whatever you choose to be, say bro or say broettes. I want to make it like a chill and happy, like, you know, time for you. Yeah. はるかにゃんにゃんちゅーっていうビデオのスーパーありがとう。最初、あまりリアタイできてなかったから嬉しい。エレベーターの話聞きながら私はせいちゃんとあんな狭い場所でチュッチュしてるんだと思ったら、ちょっと恥ずかしくなってきたじゃんでしょでもスパチャタイムがあるからねせいちゃんのバカずっとニャンニャンしよう。もちろんだぜ。最後のスパチャタイム。それこそニャンニャンタイムでございますよ。まあでもなんかその私のスパチャはニャンニャンするためのスパチャではないけどちゃんとスパチャは聞きたいなっていう方からするとなんですけど、それを言っていくとね、やっぱりキリがないじゃないですか。そんなキリがないじゃないですか。僕はね僕のね、押してくれるね、みんながね、大好きなんですよ。許してくれ。許せ。サスケ。許せ、サスケということです。はい。まあ、ということです。はい。ありがとうございます。にゃんちゅう Thank you. やみにゃんにゃんちゅう What if I want a にゃんちゅう tube, my bro, my guy, my dude? Well, yeah, I mean, you just have to stick around, that's all. You get a にゃんちゅう too, you know? Like, I don't know if even if you're a say bro, like, it's okay. As long as you like stick around, you know, that means that you have consented, you know. If you stick around, that means that you are enjoying the time here. You know what I mean? Thank you. ありがとう。にゃんちゅう。PD にゃんにゃんちゅう。Thank you for the yellow super. Thank you for the stream. I have to go get ready for my birthday dinner now, but I hope you and the Seinyans have a good rest of your time. Happy 6 months once again. もちろんにゃんちゅう。Happy birthday. Oh, do you want me to say? Okay, I'll sing you a song. Okay. Okay. じゃあということで PT にゃん Thank you. Happy birthday once a year ということです。Happy birthday あなたのこと心から祝いたい Happy birthday. And of course, let's celebrate next year too, okay? Happy 6 months, Nyan Chu. Thank you. Yura Nyan, thank you for the yellow super. Arigato, Nyan Chu. Not gonna lie, I've watched your debut dozens of times. Every time I wonder why this person is so cute. You want to contribute to a billion smiles, and I'm so happy and honored to be a part of your dream. Absolutely. 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 I think, yeah, I think like if every single person if we all contributed smiles, the world would become such a good place. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think like if every single one of us tried to make someone smile in a good way, right? Just that force alone would like change the positivity scale of the world by a lot, you know? Because I think that like causes a chain reaction almost. But it's just a matter of like how much can you do as one person, you know? If you went on the street and, you know, just, I don't know, gave like free compliments or something to people, right? And you weren't recording it for clout, okay? You weren't recording it for clout or anything. You just went on the street and you gave free compliments or something, right? And then they smiled, right? The most you can do is not much. Like, you're not gonna generate as many smiles in the world. It's only gonna be one person at a time. Which is why I think like this, you know, being a promoter, like this job as a promoter, you know, in our live house, is really cool. Like I really appreciate it. I really appreciate, you know, being able to, you know, promote positivity in that way, because like being a promoter allows me to do that. You know, being in this position allows me to do that, not for one person or two people or three people, but for hundreds of people or thousands of people. And I think that's something special, and I think that's something that none of us should ever take for granted, you know. Yeah, anyways, sorry about that. That was a little bit of a tangent. Thank you. So thank you for, you know, supporting that dream, and I hope you partake in that dream too. You know, I hope you share that dream as well. Because when we all share that dream, I think the world becomes a better place. Yeah. Yuranyanyan, too, arigatou! Wuinyanyan, too, thank you for the super! Debut Sei-chan was so pure, uncontaminated, and sweet. What happened to that cutie little guy that made him become Ty Glizzy? Happy 6 months though. I blame all Seinyans. I think it's all Seinyan. Yeah, I think it's I didn't know that Seinyans were because you're the only thing that changed. You're the only thing that's different. Okay, wait, like that's Seinyans are the only thing that's different here, you know? Like I'm innocent. Like I didn't change. I've been me. The only thing that could change me is like, you know, none other than you. I mean, no, but I mean, I think like at the end of the day, and realistically speaking, I do feel the same. The only exception, genuinely, the only exception has been this month. This month has been like a genuine exception, because I, for one, have not been able to be like fully present this month, except until recently. Now I'm back. But until recently, like I said, you know, and I don't think anyone could, if they moved like 6 times and then like commuted and like, I don't know. I think it was pretty, I think we did good with what we had for sure. Yeah. So that's the only exception, but I feel like I have been kind of like myself, you know? Yeah. Tehe. Tehe. Hey, wait. I mean, it's not that weird. It's not that different. Ne. I'm still innocent. I'm still innocent. But the thing is, I realized that actually being innocent, like, you get punished for actually being innocent. So I learned that the hard way. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. When we played Among Us or any other game, I am always accused of not being innocent. Even though I'm like 200% of the time, I am the most innocent. Most is kind of wild though. Most is like a pretty wild assertion, but yeah. So basically, good never wins, evil always wins, basically. That's kind of, you know. That's the moral of the story there. Radishan-yan, thank you for the yellow soup, arigato. Seicha, I'm so happy you rewatched the debut VOD. I was so excited for this stream. Love seeing all the small differences and behind the scenes. Big love, nyan-chu, arigato. I know, isn't it cool? Like, I think like the differences are pretty cool too, and I think like I think more specifically the behind the scenes, like what was going on in my mind, you know, like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was like, I don't know. I think above all right now, I'm feeling that I'm feeling more than anything that it's been a crazy 6 months. It's been a crazy 6 months. It's been truly I think like we all cherish these 6 months. And I don't know, it's just kind of awesome, you know? It's just kind of awesome. Like we've like worked hard for it too, and yeah. Time really flies though. Time really does fly. You know, it does feel like time has flown so quickly, you know.焼きみかんにゃんにゃんちゅーできると応援スーパーありがとう。せいちゃんデビュー、から6ヶ月おめでとう。初配信懐かしい。本当だよね。本当だよね。It's so true。メトロノームみたいに、ゆらゆら動くところも、うんうんって可愛くうなずくと、ところも、みんなを明るく照らす笑顔変わってないね。ありがとう。これからは、これは、きっと1年後も10年後も変わらないよね。もちろんだよ。まあ根本的なね、人間性っていうか、もう人間のところそういう感じなんで、大丈夫だよ。そこは安心して。これからも輝き続けるせいちゃんを応援させてね。もちろん、エレベーターが着いた後ならイチャイチャしてもいいってことで OK? もちろんだよ。もちろん、エレベータータイムですからね。せいちゃん今日も大好きだ。ありがとう。今日も大好きだよ、にゃんちゅう。Thank you, thank you. 今日もね、遊びに来てくれてありがとう。ポテニャンニャン、中的部で応援スーパーありがとう。せいちゃんデビュー6ヶ月おめでとう。せいちゃんに出会えて応援させていただけて。そんな大丈夫よ。そんな言い方しないで。私は幸せ者です。いつもありがとう。これからも、応援しております。大好きです。こちらこそ大好きだよ。これからもよろしくね。いっぱい応援してね。楽しみにしてるね。いつも遊びに来てくれること楽しみにしてね。熱あ、ごめんなさい。自重します。ごめんなさい。ありがとね。にゃんちゅう。アベニューにゃんちゅう。Thank you for the super. Happy 6 months. Mama to you, bro. にゃんちゅう。Thank you. ありがとう。Thanks, bro, にゃん。I appreciate it, bro, にゃん. You know? Maki nyan nyan, thank you for the super. Secured my puppy. Already got a cage for him. Hey, wait. Okay, so is it like, you know, is it at least like, I don't know, is it like, is it golden and stuff? Is it like, is it shiny at least? Like, I don't know. Hey, you should not cage the Seipape, Seinyan. By the way, you shouldn't do that, you know, unless you're also in the. Oh, ne. Maki nyan nyan too. Thank you for the super. Arigato. Oh, any event nyan nyan too. Thank you. Congratulations on your half-year anniversary. Looks like we'll need to start preparing plans for a new project for you in the future. Thank you. Wow, 嬉しいな. Thank you. Nyan too. Wait. Okay, so now this begs the question: is Annie X Nyang a bro Nyang? Would Annie X Nyang be comfortable if I sent a Nyanchu your way? Nyanchu! Too late! I got you! I'm sorry. I apologize. I saw the opportunity. Okay, this is my official apology. I feel like I owe you an apology, Annie X Nyang. I do apologize for taking the opportunity to sending a Nyanchu your way. It was a moment of weakness, and and but like I said, you know, it is this, you know, for any say bros out there still here, you know, I did warn you. Nobody is safe. No. Arigato ne, Nyanchu. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. For sure. Hamuko Nyanchu. Arigato. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Arigato. Pachi. Yabai. Woo Nyan. Wah. Maki Nyan. Wah. Wah. Oh, ちょっと待って。マジ？たぬきにゃん。Thank you for the super. ありがとう。たぬきにゃん。Thank you for the green super. ありがとう。たぬきにゃん。Thank you for the orange super. ありがとう。たぬきにゃん。Thank you for the pink super. ありがとう。たぬきにゃん。Thank you for the 赤スパ。ありがとう。にゃんちゅ。Thank you for the rainbow. 虹ありがとうございます。素敵な虹いただきました。ありがとうございます。Happy half-year anniversary. ありがとうございます。にゃんちゅうだよ。いや、嬉しいな。マジか。嬉しい。すごいな。わお、マジか。虹だ。It's Nijisanji. It's Nijisanji. やべえ。わお。すごい。ありがとう、本当に。Jen Nyan, Nyan too, thank you for the pink super, ありがとう。I'm so happy I got to buy Say Puppet. It was such a struggle, you know, hides forever. No need to hide. ありがとう。I also bought some Say Puppets too, you know. I think quite a few of our ね、 by the Beat members. I'm not gonna name any names, but did as well. ねえ、いや嬉しいね、本当に。But yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, like, sure. But the thing is, like, I think, like, the major difference, though, for me is, like, whether you get it for free or not. I know, again, like I said, like, the logic is, like, kind of backwards because it doesn't make sense, right? Like, I mean, from a financial standpoint, it just doesn't make sense. But from an ego standpoint, from my own ego standpoint, I get to see and I get to feel that I am supporting my boys too. Does that make sense? Like, I personally get to feel that I'm supporting my boys too, you know? Like, and that is a purely like ego thing, you know? Like, because, you know, we do. Sure, we do get papes, but sure. But for me, like, there's something special in that act, you know. And also, for me as well, like, I get to experience what my Seinyans experience too. You know, like, I get to see, you know, how Seinyans see us, how Seinyans see me. You know, I get to put myself in the Seinyans' shoes, you know. And I think that's something that I always want to kind of keep in mind. It's like kind of being able to understand or being able to relate or being able to like see you or hear you or understand you is something that I tried and I've always tried to kind of like keep, you know, just as like a liver in general. ね。ベルニャンニャンチュー Thank you for the super ありがとう Congrats on Half Annie I'm so glad you're here with us Can't wait to take Seipape everywhere and show in many places here in Thailand Looking forward to it Oh my please do Please show me all the places I'm very excited Yeah I'm very excited But please do be safe healthy all that kind of good stuff you know like if you take me out to like you know eat junk food I would be happy. Sorry, I was projecting, okay? I was projecting. I'm guilty. I need to start cooking. No, but don't take pictures of me next to like salads or anything. I think I might have like an allergic reaction to salads, you know. There was a time I do need to start eating salads though. Yeah. I mean, you can take pictures of me next to like vegetables. That way like if I look at the ego search tag I'll know that like I need to eat my vegetables but like I'm watching you with no sound on in the meeting room also with my boss sitting next to me. Let's go say boss oh let's go hello say boss how are you doing say boss you know say boss I just want to say like I know that you know Chianyang most you know and given that you have like you have worked with Chianyang and I know that like you know I'm sure and I'm confident that you know them the most of course clearly right besides you're the boss you know you're the boss you know you're the big boss you know but I do want to mention you know Chianyang is like super cool you know like as a Seinyang and all my Seinyans really honestly they've been the most genuine the kindest coolest the most hardworking people out there And so, hardworking cats out there. And so say boss, if you ever happen to consider a raise, or anything like that, or if that's, within the yearly budget or anything, or if that's in, consideration, like, I just want to let you know that, that, who, like, as like a fellow Seinyan, who, like, any Seinyans out there currently watching with their bosses, like any Seinyans out there watching the, I would like you to know, that although I'm just a chill guy out there on the internet, I give my full support and thumbs up for my Seinyans, 今ね、ちょっと交渉してるんだよね。セイニャンのそう、なんかボスと、ちょっと、ボスっていうか、セイニャン一人のね、ボスと、ちょっと交渉してるんですよ。ぜひ、給料上げてやってください、みたいな。Oh no, you're giving me ideas. Oh, are you watching at work? Okay, show your boss. Show your boss real quick. We can like rewind for a bit. Like we can rewind just a little bit, and then just show your boss, and just let him know. Let him know, that like from what I see, I know like I'm just a chill guy on the internet. I don't have any say or currency in this conversation. But as an industry professional, I just want you to know that Seinyan has been just the absolute charm. Just an absolute adorable charm. And Seinyan deserves all the raises. そう、上司のことなんですよ。任せて。そうなんですよ。で、そこのセイニャンボスね、ボスさん見てます、今。セイニャンいつもお世話になってます。ね、いや、私もね、もう、本当にセイニャンにね、毎日救われてるんですよ。もうしがないね、プロモーターなんですけどね、マーケティングのプロモーターなんですけど、しがない、ライブハウスのね、プロモーターやってるものなんですけど、もし機会があればですよ、セイニャンの、ボスとしてね、もう一番知ってると思うんですよ。セイニャンのボスとして一番知ってると思うんですけど、もし機会があればね、予算だったりとかね、もし余裕があればなんですけど、ぜひ、セイニャンにね、ちょっと給料上げていただければね、もうそれだけのね、もう働きとね、もう努力とね、もうそのパーソナリティと魅力っていうのがあると思うんで、よかったらなんですけど、ぜひちょっと考えていただければと思うんです。ごめんなさいね、ちょっと横からね、僕もう横からなんですよ。横からね、ちょっとそんな一言言わせていただいてるんですけども、それだけ自分の人生の中でね、もう人生豊かになったっていうことで、もちろん職場でもう職場全体が豊かになってるんじゃないかなって、もうその目に見えないところですごい皆さんのサポートになってるんじゃないかなというふうに思ってまして、ぜひしがないプロモーターですけど、ぜひ検討なさってください。はい。いや、パピブルです。はい。しがないプロモーターです。そうですね。プロモーターとしては、業界プロですね。はい。業界結構プロの方ではあると思いますね。はい。We even got the Japanese version here. See, any Seinyan bosses out there that need like a recommendation? That was that just now. You can send them the clip of that recommendation. You can send it to your boss and see how they react. They'll kind of just be like, "What? Like, what? Why? Like, what?" Reichi Nyan Nyan, thank you for the super. I'll take Seipape to gym. Prepare yourself, Sei-chan. Let's go! That sounds fun. Oh man, I really need to sign up for like a membership somewhere here that's accessible. I still need to sign up. I don't know. Yeah, things are just finally getting relaxed too. So I'm actually like able to like live like comfortably in like an actual like a home, and stuff with like actual a bed and stuff and like tables, like a table and like so things are finally like focusing towards things are changing from like changing from like showing up to like actually just being able to like relax a little bit. But unfortunately, Seinyan, that is it for our time today. I know it was a little bit of a short time. I know it is a little bit of a short time, very short stream. But we have many more streams to come. So we'll be posting a schedule later tonight. I'm still working on a little bit on that. I'm kind of finalizing it just now. And a letter tonight as well. Tonight in JST, by the way. Yeah. So as always, thank you for dropping in tonight. So for Pacific time tomorrow morning, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow morning. So by the time you wake up, probably. Yeah. For Pacific time. But yes. So yeah, it's good. I'm gonna try and like wake up earlier. Start waking up earlier this week. And start like streaming at my usual time. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy as well. ですね. I'll see you soon. I'll see you then. Thank you so much for an amazing 6 months. It's really been kind of like a pleasure, and it's just been so exciting. And thank you so much for the rainbow. ありがとう、虹、本当にありがとう。嬉しい、本当。Thank you. And yeah, I'll see you soon. The festivities continue, the streams continue. And tomorrow, Seinyan, is VCraft Enchanted. Okay, tomorrow is VCraft Enchanted. We are gonna be the Say Scientist. Okay, with the Hollow Earth theory. That the Earth is hollow. Ooh, the earthy hollow. Oh, do you believe in the earthy hollow? Okay, wait a second. I think we're kind of crafting now. We're really crafting. So, the setting that I'm planning on going with VCraft Enchanted is earthy hollow. I'm a scientist that believes in the earthy hollow. And the earthy hollow theory dictates that there is the earth is like hollow. Yeah. And inside the hollow earth, the earthy hollow, is the Mogura. Yeah, Mogura is this giant beast, this giant apex predator, right? That comes from the earthy hollow. Yeah. Mogura is from the earthy hollow. It comes from the earthy hollow. Yeah. So. Yeah, like kind of like Gojira, But it's Mogura. Yeah, it's Mogura. And so that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna try and show, and we're gonna try and prove that there is an earthy hollow by hollowing out people's hollowing out the underground of people's houses, like. そう、ゴジラがいないけど、モグラがいるんだよね。ゴジラはいないけど、モグラがいるんだよね。そう。ホローアースの、ゴジラいるじゃん。ホローアースの、ゴジラの映画にホローアースってあるじゃん。で、ホローアースじゃなくて、モグラがいるんですよ。で、人の家の下の方に、人の家の、真下に空洞を作っていくっていう。これが僕のアイディアです。空洞をただただひたすら作って、で、最後に、その人に、アースホローのセオリー知ってますかみたいな。実は、みたいな。そこにモグラがいるんですよ、みたいな。モグラがいるんですよって言って、で、それを、もうそのね、 確かめるみたいな。信じなかったら確かめるために、掘ってもらうんですよ。家の下を掘ってもらって、で、気づいたら空洞でしたみたいな。それだけ。オチそれです。Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm excited to see how people enjoy it. あ、そう、知らない。全然知らない。あ、でもいいよ、別に。だって知らないもん。知らないもん。中途半端。普通にやばい。that's gonna be it for today, Seinyan. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for celebrating. And thank you so much for joining the debut watch along. I had a really good time. And I will catch you tomorrow. Yeah, next stream is gonna be tomorrow alongside schedule. But tomorrow's stream is gonna be very early in the morning. I think 8 a.m. or something like that. So 朝の8時ぐらいですね。明日の配信は朝の8時ぐらいで、初めて、ちょっと、マイクラっていう形になってしまいますね。初めてじゃないですけど、マイクラになりますね。はい。ということで楽しみにしております。I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. せいにゃら、おやすみ。お疲れ。バイバイ。またね。And to many more months to come. Many more months and years to come. So thank you for dropping in tonight. I hope you had a good time. And I'll see you later. Bye bye. Meow. Nyan, thank you for the super. Arigatou. Bye bye. Seinyara minna. Bye bye. Heh. Aliyah Nyan, thank you for the orange super. Arigatou. Happy half anniversary. I'm not usually on here, but it's always been fun. Thank you when you do. Thank you for joining us tonight. And thank you to many more streams in the future too. Bye bye. No. Nyan, thank you for the orange super. Arigatou. Happy 6 months. Arigatou. All Seinyans know you have been working so hard. Thank you. 6 months is only the beginning. Yoroshiku ne. これからも一緒に頑張ろうね。Arigatou. Okay. I'm not reading anymore. It is gonna be forever lost in like the depths of darkness. Okay, Seinyan. I gotta go. But thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Arigatou.